I made a video the other day about how Christian kids in the West were forced to learn about the religion of Islam in a mosque. They had an imam or a Islamic preacher of sorts teach the young kids about the religion of Islam. Young girls were forced to wear hijabs. Young kids were also forced to get down on their knees and put their butts in the air as if they were praying to the false god known as Allah. Now, the reason why I say the Islamic God is a false God is because of what the Quran says. The Quran dictates that Allah is the one true God, but the one true God lies, deceives, and is the master of all manipulators and teaches his followers how to lie, how to deceive, and how to teach others to do that as well. And I personally, as a Christian, follow Christ. I know that Christ said that lying is wrong. You shouldn't be lying. And the ultimate deceiver is known as the devil. So, ladies and gentlemen, everything that I also know about the religion of Islam, it just shows me that they are truly worshiping the devil and not God. Because God wouldn't allow the things that Islam allows. Jesus doesn't go out and say, oh, the Jews and Christians and anyone that is different to you go out and end their life. No, Jesus doesn't say that at all. Not one bit. In fact, it's the complete opposite. It's about love, about kindness, and about respect. Obviously, things that are against the word of God, we should speak up and speak openly about that. And there's a difference between having respect for sin, which you shouldn't actually have any respect for, I'll have you know, versus having respect for somebody that is not in sin and is openly wanting help. If they're not wanting help, then for their life, and they're just choosing to continue to live in sin, by all means, speak openly, speak out against it. I think there are certain things, many things in this world that we should speak openly, speak plainly about, because Jesus quite frankly says in his word that we should do just that. We're pointing people to the truth. We're not lying to them. So if you're allowing somebody to live in sin and allow that to continue, that's on you. It is on you. We should, as Christians, speak out against wickedness, against evil. We are in a war against principalities and against powers that we can't actually see, but we know that are there. Ladies and gentlemen, the spiritual battle is waging on, and the religion of Islam, that is a false religion, wants to take over the West. We know that. And it all starts with them educating kids, taking over in schools and saying, you must teach this religion or you're Islamophobic. And guess what? These schools don't want to be labeled as Islamophobic, so they go, of course. They also want to be respectful. They want to be kind to this false religion. There is a difference, like I said a moment ago, with being respectful to this sort of stuff versus allowing this sort of stuff to fester and continue, and then you're just using respect as kind of like a scapegoat and saying, oh, I must respect. No. You shouldn't respect people that don't even respect you first and foremost. They wouldn't care less about you. And as a Christian, if they are wrong, they're going against the word of God, you should speak out against that. It's not about respect in that matter. You actually speaking out about what they're doing and what they're saying is actually really respect, because you're respecting the truth. You're respecting God. You don't need to respect them. Who cares about that? You respect God. He's number one that you need to respect, not these people that want to take over. No, thank you. But people get it all wrong, don't they? They're so engrossed with respecting one's feelings and things like that. No. You respect God first. He's number one. So have a watch of this video, ladies and gentlemen, and it will more than likely make you mad, because it made me mad for sure. It is madness, according to Cheryl E., who is a Jewish supporter, Dutch Christian children taken to pray to Allah in a mosque. Have a watch.
Kijk tussen je voeten. Ja? Goed zo. Blijf je maar zo, blijf je zo. Je gaat even koffie drinken.
Dat doe ik.
Nee. We gaan weer opstaan. Dan gaan we staan. Nou, doe dat maar. Ja, en de elleboog van de grond af. En handen dicht bij de oren. Op de grond dan, hè? Onder de oren. Mijn oren zijn veel dichterbij, hoor. Jullie hebben het zo. Jullie oren zijn niet daar. Mijn oren zijn hier. Ja, en op de grond. Goed zo.
Now, the kids are laughing. They're obviously having what they seem to be a harmless bit of fun. But the problem that I have with this is no child should ever be in a mosque, first and foremost. And secondly, they should not be taught any of this stuff about like how good the religion of Islam is, because it's not. They should be taught the truth about the religion of Islam first and foremost and plainly. Islam is the religion of the G word, GENOCIDE, the PDF file, R word, rhymes with grape, torture, persecution, incest, domestic abuse, child abuse, ethnic cleansing, crucifixion, stoning, beheading, dismembering, no peace anywhere here. That is the religion of Islam, ladies and gentlemen. You have to look into their history books to see their brutal, disgusting history. And they have a prophet, the Prophet Muhammad. We're making another video about the Imam of Peace talking about the Prophet Muhammad and exposing the realities of the Prophet Muhammad. But no Christian child, because they don't even understand what's taking place fully, no Christian child should ever be forced into a mosque. And the parents, where are the parents? Why aren't they speaking out about this? Oh, probably because they've got blasphemy laws. Who knows? That's what's happening in the UK at the moment. You speak out against Islam, you get punished for doing it. And they want to create harsher penalties and harsher laws if anyone speaks out against Muhammad or the religion of Islam. And that to me is insane. You're allowed to criticize religions. Just pointing that out. But they don't want to criticize religion. They don't want to criticize Islam. And you know why? Because they want their religion to be the most sacred. They want their religion to be right. And let's just say this. If you can't criticize your religion, you're not right. You're just proving that you're wrong. All religion, especially Christianity, you can criticize it all you want. We say go for it because we know the truth. And we're not afraid for you to criticize Christianity because we know that it's real. The ones that don't know that their religion is real want to hide or want to make penalties if you do criticize it. No one is allowed to question. Otherwise, you're a kafir. You're an apostate. You're not allowed to critique the religion of Islam. Like, get out of my religion. Nonsense, if you ask me. Anyway, that's enough from me, but let me know in the comment section what you guys think. But you guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.